Hi, greetings from the Pacific Northwest. Bo here. Thought I'd do a little vinyl video. Bobby Gass recently did a video, show us your Hendrix. So I'm going to jump in on this trend, show my Hendrix. I'm won't be much different than anybody else's Hendrix. It's pretty much the same records. I got, I don't have a lot of. I got 145. I'm going to show here and some albums. Said I was going to do it intermission of the Kraken game. It is currently 4-0 San Jose with 10 minutes to go in the second. The Kraken are struggling mightily right now against these bottom teams. So maybe what that's telling us is that the Kraken are right there with them. I thought Seattle might bounce back, compete for a playoff spot. Shane Wright, who's been on a bit of a heater himself, but the team is not. The team is they turn the puck over too much. They don't. There's no spacing. There's no pace when they play. They're just, it's always, the speed of the game is always being dictated to them whoever they're playing. Like San Jose isn't particularly a good team, but they, obviously they're better than Seattle. They beat us 8-5 yesterday. They're beating us tonight 4-0. There's a lot of hockey to go in this game yet, but it's kind of disheartening. I kind of hope that Seattle might turn the corner this year, and it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going to be kind of down there towards the bottom again. Been a rough weekend. The Huskies got whipped, went down to Eugene, and got crushed by the Ducks. Although they played a lot more heart than I've seen out of the Kraken tonight, that's for sure. And they lost 49-21. Hopefully the Seahawks, who are kind of the defense playing well. We'll see what happens tomorrow against the Jets. They got a chance to kind of make some hay. Anyhow, Bobby Gass says, show us your Hendrix. So I'm going to show my Hendrix, and then we'll get out of here. So this is the only 45 I have. This is from Record Store Day a few years ago. This is Valleys of Neptune and Cat Talking to Me. I think I've played this once, maybe twice. That's a problem with a lot of records, and that's kind of why I've kind of started purging stuff. I'm showing some psych records. I don't have a lot of psych left. I have more than this, but just been purging it. When I've been listening to music, I've been listening to like smooth jazz or 80s music. I've been kind of chasing lately. But anyhow, I do have some stuff left, but thought I'd show what I got left. This is all Hendrix. So this is Band of Gypsies. Interesting thing about this is obviously a later pressing jacket, but I think this is like first pressing. Isn't the Capitol, the green Capitol, isn't that the first press off this record? It's really clean too, so I think somebody just married these two together. So after the Experience broke up, he formed Band of Gypsies with Buddy Miles, Billy Cox. Pretty good. This has got the great song Machine Gun. Reminds me of friend Sean Metaxas. I'm sure he's not watching this video, but he always would talk about Machine Gun. We were sitting in a foxhole when we were in the desert. He'd talk about Jimi Hendrix Machine Gun. All right, appropriate time to be talking about a machine gun, right? Anyhow, that's Jimi Hendrix there. So next, and the vinyl is out of the cover, so I'm going to show that in a second. This is Axis Bold as Love. This is an original U.S. first pressing. It's on the tricolor steamboat, as Chris Brzezinski would say, the Steamboat Willie. This is probably my favorite Jimi Hendrix album. This is a U.S. copy of Electric Ladyland. Electric Ladyland has my favorite song, which is Voodoo Child, not Slight Return. I like Voodoo Child, the jammy one that's got Steve Winwood playing the organ on it. To me, it's a double album, and it's an original. It's the two-tone, because that was what Electric Ladyland was on originally in the U.S., was the two-tone reprise. Start that whole debate all over again. This is like my least favorite outside of that 45. This is a Record Store Day, Black Friday release a year or two ago. It's Paris 67. It's just not... It's poorly recorded. The band isn't very tight in this. I don't know. They don't have it together. I've played this once, didn't like it. But because I do like Hendrix being a Pacific Northwest legend, yes, I know they claim in the UK as well, because that's where he got his start in the big time, was with the Experience in London. But he's from Seattle, so he belongs to us too. We will agree to share him. This one I'm going to try to just show the inside cover of it. This is also Electric Ladyland, but this is not a first pressing. This is like a 1970 or a 71 pressing. It is on track of Electric Ladyland as well. So this is a UK. Like I said, it's not a first press. but it is on track, and I know what you guys are saying. Oh, you're touching the vinyl. It's not going to hurt it. It's unplayable now, but don't buy it then. Don't worry about it. It's not yours. I can ruin whatever I want. It's mine. Anyhow, so again, my favorite song is Voodoo Child. That's my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. This is pretty cool because this is in the original Shrink, and this is a tricolor. This is their first album, Are You Experienced? Really clean copy on the tricolor, first U.S. press, in the Shrinky Dink. And the nice part about it is you can see I got the sticker on there. I paid all of $9.99 for it back in the day for an original pressing in the Shrink. Although my Shrink's missing down at the bottom, I just noticed that. Wow, I guess this record's now worthless. Guess I should touch the vinyl. Last one, Isle of Wight. This is a UK pressing on Polydor. I'm not a big live guy. This one is better than that Paris 67, but this is still not anything that I go to very often. In fact, I don't play Hendrix as much as I should, to be honest with you. Anyhow, that's it. That's my Hendrix. Got a record show a week from tomorrow, rainy day. And they're holding it on a Sunday this year. I've not been to a record show since before the pandemic. We'll see. I might just go to this. Like I said, I'm not chasing the psych stuff anymore, the garage psych, but I do like 80s. I have been chasing some 80s pressings, so of psych, pop, a couple hair metal bands when I can find them, and I've been listening to a lot of smooth jazz, but I can get that kind of stuff at rainy day, so not too worried about that because I'm not buying originals, I'm buying reissues of that stuff. But anyhow, that's it. That's my Hendrix. I'm going to go back and see how bad the hockey game is getting because they're not playing inspired hockey, that's for sure. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.